Good morning, students. Welcome to second year, third semester of your BCom program. So today we are going to start new subject and new session. Before that, guess the terms from this story. So Mr. Shravan is having some capital and having the business idea to start a cashew nut business. And he met with Mr. Kaushik and he's having a factory and he's ready to manage the business. So both of them come to an agreement and ready to share their future profits and made this agreement in a written form. Now can you guess the term for this process? Yes, it is partnership. The relationship between the parties who have agreed to share the profits of a business carried on all or any one of them acting for. The relationship between Kaushik and Shravan who have agreed to share the profits of a business carried on by both Kaushik and Shravan or by Kaushik only acting for both of them. So it is called the partnership. So entire financial accounting 3 is focuses on only the partnership accounts. So here we are going to learn admission of the partner, retirement of the partner, admission cum retirement, which includes both admission and retirement at a time, death of a partner in a partnership firm, dissolution of a partnership firm, and last one, sale of partnership firm. So for each concept, we are having a separate chart. So let us start with the first unit, admission of a partner. A new partner is admitted into an existing partnership firm is called admission. So there are some existing or old partners in a partnership firm to which a new partner is added is considered as the admission of a partner. So here a new person is admitted into old partnership firm. So Shravan and Kaushik are the old partners. A new partner Chetan is admitted into the firm. So in this process is considered as admission of a partner. So there are some rules and regulations regarding admission of a partner which is mentioned in section 31. So let us look at these things. A new partners cannot be admitted without the consent of all the partners. All the existing partners should agree to take new partner. Both Kaushik and Shravan has to agree to take Chetan into their partnership firm. A new partner is not liable to any debt before he joins the firm. In case ಪಾರ್ಟ್ನರ್ಶಿಪ್ ಫರ್ಮ್ ಏನಾದರೂ ಲೋನ್ಸ್ಗಳನ್ನು ತಗೊಂಡಿದ್ರೆ ಅಂಥ ಸಿಚುವೇಶನ್ಸ್ಗಳಲ್ಲಿ ನ್ಯೂ ಪಾರ್ಟ್ನರ್ ಜಾಯ್ನ್ ಆಗುವ ಮೊದಲು ತಗೊಂಡಂಥ ಲೋನ್ಸ್ಗಳಿಗೆ ನ್ಯೂ ಪಾರ್ಟ್ನರ್ ಲಯಬಲ್ ಆಗೋದಿಲ್ಲ. Only for the future loans, the new partner will be liable. He has the right to share the assets in partnership firm and he has the right to share the future profits. So these four basic rules that you should remember for the future problems purpose. So there are some accounting treatments we need to do at the time of admission of a partner. So let us look at these accounting treatments. The first thing, you need to prepare revaluation account, you need to prepare partner's capital account, and you need to prepare balance sheet of a partnership firm immediately after the admission of a partner. So along with these three major requirements, you need to do certain adjustments. So you need to calculate the profit sharing ratios for the partners, you need to calculate the goodwill, and you need to do some adjustments for capital. ಹೊಸ ಪಾರ್ಟ್ನರ್ ಅಡ್ಮಿಷನ್ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ, ಅವರು ಎಷ್ಟು ಕ್ಯಾಪಿಟಲ್ಸನ್ನು ತರಬೇಕು, ಉಳಿದಂತಹ ಪಾರ್ಟ್ನರ್ಸ್ ಓಲ್ಡ್ ಪಾರ್ಟ್ನರ್ಸ್ನ ಕ್ಯಾಪಿಟಲ್ ಬ್ಯಾಲೆನ್ಸ್ಗಳು ಎಷ್ಟು ಕಂಟಿನ್ಯೂ ಆಗಬೇಕು. ಸೊ ದೀಸ್ ಥಿಂಗ್ಸ್ ಯು ನೀಡ್ ಟು ಕ್ಯಾಲ್ಕುಲೇಟ್. ಸೊ ಇನ್ ಟೋಟಲ್ ಯು ನೀಡ್ ಟು ಕ್ಯಾಲ್ಕುಲೇಟ್ ದೀಸ್ 6 ಮೇಜರ್ ಥಿಂಗ್ಸ್: revaluation account, partners capital account, balance sheet, profit sharing ratios, goodwill and capital. So the first one, revaluation account. As the name indicates, we are going to value the assets and liabilities again. So here again means at the time of admission of a partner. It is an account prepared to show the increase or decrease in the book value of assets and liabilities, and to ascertain the profit or loss on revaluation of existing assets and liabilities. For example, ಶ್ರವಣ್ ಒಂದಿಷ್ಟು ಅಸೆಟ್ಸ್ ಅಂತಂದರೆ ಅವರು ತರುವಾಗ 10 years ಬ್ಯಾಕ್ ಅದರ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂ ₹100 ಇತ್ತು. ನಾವು ಬುಕ್ಸಲ್ಲಿ ₹100 ಅಂತ ಮಾತ್ರ ಬರ್ತಿದ್ದೇವೆ, ಬಟ್ ಅದೇ ಅಸೆಟ್ಸಿನ ವರ್ತ್ ಆಫ್ಟರ್ 10 years ₹200 ಆಗಿದೆ. ಸೊ ಈಗ ಚೇತನನ ಅಡ್ಮಿಷನ್ಸ್ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ. ಸೊ ಈ ₹100 ಇದ್ದದ್ದು ₹200 ಆಗಿದೆ. ₹100 ಅವರಿಗೆ ಗೈನ್ ಆಗಿದೆ ಪಾರ್ಟ್ನರ್ಶಿಪ್ ಫಾರ್ಮಿಗೆ. ಬಟ್ ಈ ₹100 ಗೈನ್ ಏನಿದೆ ಇದನ್ನ ಓಲ್ಡ್ ಪಾರ್ಟ್ನರ್ಸ್ ಮಾತ್ರ ಶೇರ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಬೇಕಾಗ್ತದೆ. ಚೇತನ್ನ ಕಾಂಟ್ರಿಬ್ಯೂಷನ್ ಇದರಲ್ಲಿ ಯಾವುದೇ ರೀತಿಯಾಗಿ ಇರದೇ ಇರೋದ್ರಿಂದ ಚೇತನ್ಗೆ ಇದರ ಬೆನಿಫಿಟ್ಸ್ ಅನ್ನ ಟ್ರಾನ್ಸ್ಫರ್ ಮಾಡಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಬರೋದಿಲ್ಲ. ಸೊ ಹಾಗಾಗಿ ಅಡ್ಮಿಷನ್ಸ್ ಆಗುವಂತ ಸಿಚುವೇಶನ್ಸ್ಗಳಲ್ಲಿ ಅಸೆಟ್ಸ್ ಮತ್ತೆ ಲಯಬಿಲಿಟೀಸ್ ಏನಿದೆ ಅದನ್ನು ನಾವು ರೀವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂ ಮಾಡ್ತೇವೆ. ಅಂಡ್ ಅಗೇನ್ ಇದರಲ್ಲಿ ಸಿಗುವಂತ ಪ್ರಾಫಿಟ್ಸ್ ಏನಿರ್ತದೆ ಅದನ್ನು ನಾವು ಓಲ್ಡ್ ಪಾರ್ಟ್ನರ್ಸ್ಗೆ ಟ್ರಾನ್ಸ್ಫರ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೇವೆ. So for that reason, any increase or decrease in assets or any increase or decrease in the liabilities is calculated in revaluation account, and we are going to find out either the profit or loss at the time of admission of a partner, and we are going to transfer these profit or loss to partners capital account, so that we can see in a format. So here revaluation account format. Revaluation account is a nominal account where we are going to debit all the expenses and losses and all the incomes and gains are credited to this account. So here I have mentioned only the things which we should consider to revaluation account. So the first one, increase in the value of asset. So if the asset value increased, so it is a gain to partnership firm and we record on the credit side. If the asset value goes on decrease, so in that case it is a loss to partnership firm that we record on the debit side. Decrease in the value of liability is a gain and we record on the credit side. Increase in the value of liability is again a loss and we record on the debit side. Along with these four major things, we record even unrecorded assets is a gain, credit side we record, unrecorded liability is a loss, debit side we record, and the balance in the revaluation account is transferred to partners capital account. So again we can refer the journal entries here. For increase in the value of assets, asset account debits to revaluation account. Decrease in the value of assets, revaluation account debits to asset account. Decrease in the value of liabilities, liabilities account debits to revaluation account. Increase in the value of liabilities, revaluation account debits to liabilities account. For unrecorded assets, it is asset account debits to revaluation account. For unrecorded liabilities, it is revaluation account debits to liabilities account. And the balance on the credit side transferred to partners capital account. So it is old partners capital account debits to revaluation account, and the balance on the debit side transferred to partners capital. Of the class. So in this session we have learned regarding partnership and its meaning, admission of a partner and its meaning, and revaluation accounts. So here revaluation account, its a format and the entries to revaluation account. So let us begin with a small question session here. The first question is, a new person admitted into partnership firm is known as, so your options are admission of a partner, retirement of a partner, admission cum retirement, and death of a partner. So it's easy question, hope you will guess. The answer is A, that is admission of a partner. The second question, valuation of assets at the time of admission of a partner is called revaluation, retirement, realization, remittance. Of course, the answer is revaluation. Hope you enjoy the video. Thank you for watching and have a good day. In the next session, we are going to discuss regarding the profit sharing ratios of partners. Thank you.